Okay, let's do this. Ghost Recon Wildlands Mercenaries. It's only been one day, and this is quite possibly the worst in-game add-ons I have ever seen Ubisoft put into one of their games. Let me explain why. So, Mercenaries is an 8-man PvPvE experience where you gather weapons and gear via caches, buildings, or off of other players, and your goal is to activate 3 transmitters to reveal an extraction point. And then, once you get to said extraction point, you have to clear the LZ of other players and secure it to win. Sounds easy enough, right? Nope! There's so much wrong with this goddamn game mode, I have to break it down into 3 parts for you. 1, because I can't count that high. Actually, that's just the main reason. Gameplay. Little to no ammo. Maybe you'll find a gun, and maybe there will be a box or 2 next to it, but that's usually never the fucking case. And when you find something from looting a dead body, it's only what's left in the mag of that dead player, and that makes most big firefights go to the guy who just sat back and cherry-picked the last man standing, just scrounging around for fucking ammo. Also, armor system. It's too long to kill someone. Unless you have a shotgun, players can take up to almost a mag and a half wearing full armor. And that's even if you have that much ammo to spare. And there have been times where in the kill cam feed, it shows that I've dealt like 375 damage, but some ass bag with a P226 who only fucking lit up my fucking arm killed me first. And plus, dying in this game is pretty much game over for you. Although you can respawn in this game mode, you spawn out in the middle of butt-fuck nowhere with nothing but your knife giving you no chance against a guy with a gun. And I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say, Conrad, well, if you're gonna spawn out in the middle of butt-fuck nowhere, why don't you just get a vehicle and go loot somewhere else? Well, I would if this game would fucking let me, but it doesn't. And which brings me to game design. Map size. The map size is so small, everyone is going to the same locations to loot, and I understand why that's meant to be. It's meant to draw out conflict in players, and they're supposed to fight over loot. And I get that, but why is every time I pick an Unidad base or small compound to look for gear, literally the whole lobby is already there, and it seems like no one gains an advantage right off the bat. Also, if you do die and decide to go loot another big compound, everyone else is most likely already there before you because the map is so small, you can just get into a car or get on a bike, and they're not rare, by the way. Vehicles spawn everywhere, and there's no rarity to them at all. You can literally cover the whole distance of the map, less than 2 minutes. And also, the map that they use for this game mode is just a small section of the story mode map, which just begs the question, why is there only one map? You had all this pre-existing content, and then you just said, nah, fuck that. I just feel like there's no time to prepare your next move, and it's always run and gun, which in Wildlands, it's not all about that. And I'll talk about that later. Interactive key pickup. This feature pissed me off so much because of how often it got me killed. So picture spawning close to 3 other people at the beginning of the match, and naturally one of them has a weapon before you and starts to chase you, and you run into a building and try to pick up a weapon off the ground, but oh no, you can't because you weren't looking at the weapon at the right angle, and boom, you're dead. I swear, if you're trying to push this game to be fast-paced, but every action you do is halted because you can't get the action key to pop up, it's infuriating. Also, there's no PvE. More like PV penis. Ho! Got him! Yeah, these are my wives. Fuck off! I thought when they said PvPvE, I thought there would be like Unidad car patrols and citizens in the town, but the map is like super barren. Like this aspect of the game was kind of like non-existent because there would be games on end that I would never even see an AI Unidad soldier, and I thought it was a big factor going into like getting better gear, because some of the Unidad fire bases, I would walk in there and sneak around, and I would never even see like foot soldiers patrolling. But whenever I did notice an AI, it's because the indication marker of I was being spotted by a sniper randomly somewhere. But you could easily avoid that. It just doesn't feel like Ghost Recon. It just doesn't feel like Ghost Recon. This ain't a Ghost Recon game. There's nothing to it. There's nothing. Goddammit! Now, compared to the rest of Wildlands, now you take this game mode and you compare it to what else is available in Wildlands. We got the story, we got Ghost mode, we got Guerrilla mode, Ghost War. All of them are slow paced, except for Guerrilla mode. I know that's wave based, but that's actual PvE. There's no PvE in this game mode. None that's where I'm like, oh fuck, I better plan around all these fucking AI. No, because there are none. I don't have to plan around anything. The game is so fast paced, it's so gun-ho, it's so Battle Royale-esque. It's just another fucking Fortnite. It's just another Apex and PUBG or Firestorm. It's just another fucking bullshit game mode that Ubisoft wanted to pump out and give us something to gnaw on until fucking Breakpoint. But, you know, there's nothing to it. It's just so small. Like, there's nothing, there's no substance, there's no polish to this game mode. It's just, it works. That's all I can say. Yep, that's a game mode. That exists right there. Yep, It just being a Ghost Recon title. Like, when you play a Ghost Recon title, you expect stealth, you expect recon, you expect planning out things, you expect cooperating with your teammates, and there's just nothing here. I understand it's a free-for-all, but there's nothing. There's no substance to it, in my opinion. There's, like, even if it was just bigger maps and, like, cut it down to one life, like, yeah, just do that. Like, when you give them all these infinite respawns, it fucking takes away from the danger of, oh, hey, if I die, I'm out. Like, it's just, I don't know. I just have all these opinions about it, and I don't know. Let me know if you feel the same about this game mode. So, yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Alright. See ya. Alright. Bye. God damn it!